I am Reilly McManus with Ferris High School, and I will be doing this speech for the Feline Frenzy tournament. Procrastination. It's the act of putting something off to be done for later. And procrastination is probably one of the most common and really unhealthy and unproductive habits in the world, because we do not want to. Most people don't want to bother themselves with working right now, and they just rather do it later. Maybe because they just want to they'd rather watch TV, or they just rather hang out with friends in that single moment. But if you procrastinate, then you just have less time to do something. And if you do it then you probably get to do the thing that you wanted to do for longer. And there are some people who say that they work longer under pressure, but I'd say that putting yourself under pressure is unhealthy. So it'd be better to just get that out of the way as soon as possible. And if you would rather and also, procrastination, most of the time, it just leads to just not doing it, or the projection quality on the product or project that you were trying to accomplish would not be as good. As Abraham Lincoln said, you shouldn't don't leave something that can be done today to be left for tomorrow. And this quote is important because it exemplifies why procrastination is bad. Because if you don't do something and just leave it for tomorrow, you'll just have that project for day after day after day, and you just might not get it done. And even if you get it done because you waited for the last minute, it just won't be as good. Because the sooner you get something done, the more time you have to improve it. The more time is spent on it, the better quality it is. And if you start on a school assignment at the first sign it's assigned, then you'll just have it. You'll have it done, and you can move on. You can move on and be done, and you can just and whatever you're gonna do when you were procrastinating, you could just do it then, because the same amount of time is being spent, but the majority of that time, you don't have a huge assignment hanging over your head. And you may make the argument that you don't mind it, but the thing is, most people are probably going to be more just happier in general if they're like, oh my gosh, I have to do that book report tonight. Well, I guess I guess I can just stay up till 11 and then do it then. I think that it's if you wait to do something, then it just definitely won't be as good, and you'll feel pretty bad about yourself because you did it poorly. So you should always So whenever you get a project or you get a school assignment, you should always make sure to finish that assignment as soon as possible, and make sure to plan out your time evenly, and make sure to just make it quality work. Because if you don't do something now, when will you do it?